We're here with Tracy Thoms. So Tracy, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with First Star and why it's important for you to work with an organization like that.
I got involved with First Star. A friend of mine invited me to the event and to another event, and I just was so struck by the work that they do and helping children and helping foster care children. My mother is a foster care worker. She's a social worker, and she was always doing home visits and making sure that children have the care that they should have. And she would come home depressed about all these beautiful children who don't have homes that cherish them. So I've always been involved with this type of thing, and I've always been aware of it, and I just think that any organization that wants to protect our children is very, very important to be involved in. So I'm happy
It's
to be-
extremely important. Well, what do you think about celebrities giving their names and voices to charities and causes to help raise awareness? Do you think that's something that should happen more often? And
Well, yeah, it's funny because if someone is sitting at home and they aren't in the entertainment field, they often feel like, what can they do? You know, there's plenty to do. You can always volunteer and get involved and write a check. You know, you can always do those things. But when you're a celebrity and maybe you have a following, anything that you lend your name to, people who follow you will look up what you're involved in, and then you can you can reach a whole bunch more people. It's one of the perks of being in a position of having a platform of people to speak to. So it's wonderful. It's a really nice perk to what we do.
well, what do you hope for an organization like First Star over the next 10 years?
I just hope that they raise awareness and not only just raise money to help children get out of really horrible situations, but to raise awareness for people who may not be thinking along those lines, and someone may be inspired to become a foster care provider and raise children the way they should be raised and love them and smother them with love the way they should be. So I hope in 10 years there's no need for a charity like First Star.
Well, who are some of the people that inspired you from when you were little, Tracy, up till now to want to make a difference in the world? Because you seem really passionate about wanting to make a real difference.
Well, it's funny. The first time I think I actually really took notice of someone who I really admired who made a difference was Michael Jackson. You know, I grew up as a big Michael Jackson fan. I was like, oh my God, he's not just dancing and entertaining me, and I love his outfits and I love his dances. He's making a difference in the world, and he was such an ambassador to children everywhere, and I always wanted to be able to do something like that, however small I could. So, and I
Well,
miss him. I miss
well, I
Michael.
think we all did. Well, he was such an ambassador for children's rights. Well, thank you for giving your time and have a wonderful time at the First Star
Thank you so
event.
much. Thank you.